Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. Today's video is going to be a cooking video. It is quite chilly today. Over here it's a little bit drizzly, starting to rain, very windy. So I figured during the holidays and the cold weather, this would be a great recipe to do, and it's my version of Portuguese bean soup. I try to make it easy so anybody can do it, and it's pretty much fail-proof, I think. So join me in the kitchen and let's go over the recipe. So we're going to start off with 1.5 quarts of water in a big pot, and I threw in 2 smoked ham hocks. You can also use smoked pork neck or smoked turkey if you wish. And you're going to come to a rolling boil and pretty much boil this for maybe about 30 to 40 minutes just to get the meats off and flavor that water with the smoky goodness of whatever smoked meat you put in. And this will be your broth. It kind of turns into a milky white, and you're going to take out the meat and put it on the side to cool. Into the water you're going to put about 1 tablespoon of Hawaiian or rock salt and give it a swirl to melt into the broth that you just made. You're going to use a family-size Campbell's tomato soup. This is the difference of my Portuguese bean soup. I think it makes it easier, and it has a nice sweetness to it, and you don't have to adjust the sugar or anything with any kind of tomato sauce or diced tomatoes. You're going to fill up that can with water and put that can of water into the pot as well. And if you can't find the family size, you can use 2 cans of regular Campbell's tomato soup and stir that together into the broth. Into the pot I added 1 medium diced onion, and I also added 1 chopped carrot. If you want more carrots, you can add more. I'm not a fan of carrots, but I put it in for the flavor and my son likes it. I used about 4 Yukon Gold potatoes and peeled them. I like them better than russet potatoes because they hold their shape and they don't get mushy in your soup as you start cooking it through time. You're going to dice those up and put it in. You're going to peel off the meat from the pork shanks or whatever meat you use and debone it and put it back into the soup. I like Redondo's Portuguese sausage. You can use any brand you want if you're in the mainland. It's called linguiça. It's a Portuguese type sausage. And you're going to dice that up as well. I like it in big chunks so that in every spoonful you get a big hearty serving of meat. I put 2 of the Redondo sticks in there. Give everything a stir again. And this is going to be on about medium-high heat for now. And then I turned it down to just medium heat, and I put the cover over it, and I let it simmer for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, pretty much until the potatoes and carrots are soft. You're going to add 1 can of kidney beans that are drained, and I put the cover back on and let it simmer for 10 more minutes. And after that, I put in half a head of cabbage. You can put a whole head if you really like cabbage. Chopped it up in rough pieces and put that in as well. And simmer that maybe for 3 to 5 minutes. I don't like my cabbage too soggy. I like it a little bit semi-raw. I don't like it totally falling apart and just mushy into nothingness. So that's why I add it at the end. I added half a cup of macaroni. Be careful with that. It looks very small, but if you put a lot of macaroni, it'll soak up all your soup and you'll be left with no soup at all. So it looks small, but just put half a cup. I let the soup come back to a rolling boil on medium heat and pretty much just wait for the macaroni to be done, about 8 minutes to 10 minutes or so. And pretty much your Portuguese bean soup is done. You can serve it with some Hawaiian rolls or any kind of bread you want, and it's a perfect meal on a cold, windy day. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this recipe. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.